Hello guys, and welcome to Broken Arrow. Today I'm going to be playing on Ruda, and I'm going to be using the VDV Armour deck. So we've got beautiful VDV Special Forces backed up by the full force of the Russian armour, the T-14s. We've got T-15s in there as well, the Barbaris. So we'll be making good use of those today. We are going to start with an Su-35. Does look like some of our team is bringing out aircraft. What I might do myself is bring out an ante at the start. I do like to do this at the moment, as it does allow you to kind of catch out any stray aircraft that are left over after the initial engagement. You can also, of course, bait the enemy back towards your spawn so you can get good shots. Let's make sure that we are sending some stuff to the front early on. I'm probably going to go for some guards in the T-15, and we'll do an Igla in a T-15 as well, maybe. Actually, we can do 2 Iglas in one BTRD Screzet. Let's go for that. Right, stick the ante on, and we'll start slinging some missiles. Alrighty, this is going to be kind of messy. Hoping that maybe we can shoot something down. Okay, I did manage to catch an F-35 there. Good. Looks like we managed to pick off a few things. Not too many though. MiG-29 actually going to clean house here, potentially. Right, we'll bring up a Tor. We ended up relatively even after that. All of us selling those AA pieces at the start now. We'll move the Barbaris into the town. It looks like we're going to be backed up by a T-14 here as well. We've got 3 players playing on the left. 1 player playing on the right. We'll probably have to try and secure the city here entirely, and then maybe push towards the center of the map and capture that. I am going to bring out my Su-34. It's probably a pretty easy kill here for the Su-34. And we can also just bomb that Igla or Stinger. There it goes. Beautiful. Did still get hit by one. Do have anti-radiation missiles on this Su-34, so we'll keep it hovering about. I've also got a couple of ground attack options. Okay, the tank did clean that up. Good. We mustn't let them get away with these US pilots if we can help it. Fortunately, no bomb left to hit the Osprey. So we can try and get close here to the cat. So 2. What I can do is, if they keep getting spotted, we can use the building here to kind of bait the shots. We kind of just hide and they go into the building. That kind of thing. Let's make sure we get nice and low. And try and launch some anti-radiation missiles if it will let me. Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't really work as planned. I'll bring up another one that can try. This one can go home. They might have just turned them off after killing the drone. Nope, they're definitely still there. Okay, good kill. Managed to do that. Very nice. Get the Tor into cover. Oh, I didn't micro that T-15 at all today. I apparently just got popped. But unfortunate. Okay, well, the Skrezet died for the Igloos. But the Grey Eagle actually took out my Tor. Wow, we are getting schooled on right now. Just my poor micro, to be honest, I'm being pretty lazy. Let's go ahead and bring up a Dedavataya or two. That'll be great. And then we'll just bring up some T90s and we'll just do something like that. So let's get the guards into cover here. No need to let them get constantly shot at by the Kato 2s. VDV Igla squads can kill the Humvee and then spread out, make sure they don't get bombed again. As a team, we're doing okay. 3,800 to 3,200. It's been a bit of a bloody start for me, but we'll make ground back eventually. I shouldn't have lost my T-15. That was unfortunate and unnecessary, I think. Especially if my Tor had just turned its radar on. That would have been easy peasy. Nice kills by the Su-57 though. Couple slam rams down. We're going to be careful of this raw squad. That will hurt. But their tanks managed to get on it. That's good. Right, there's an army sniper there we've got to run away from. I'm going to bring in a couple of these BRM 3Ks to accompany my T90s. Because what I'm likely to do here, we'll go Dedavataya, we'll go T90s, we'll go BRM 3Ks, and then we'll have like VDV Recon. So we'll bring up VDV Spetsnaz as well. And we're just going to move these behind the crates so they aren't fired out by the sniper, which is chasing me down ruthlessly. I'm just going to ping this so they know it's there. And that way the team can help deal with it. Oh, both of those buildings annihilated by the J-Dams there, but the Sapog's already moved on. So it looks like this is going to be quite a mobile game. We're going to have to keep moving, as there is quite a lot of airstrikes being used. Also artillery. We'll just try and use this tree line to get up here and take out maybe the Super Cobra or the Apache. My T90 can move up behind it. We'll bring up our forepost just to stay at low altitude and hopefully discover where these snipers went. I'm just gonna jump around all these buildings. Okay, they're still in the same place. We'll let the Devdatsaya do its thing. Good. Go more bombs. The main good thing for us is it might give us a good chance. Ooh, if I can get the Devdatsaya out here off the tree line, we should be able to get a shot on and finish that off. On just one. There we go. Boom. Nice. Good kill. Didn't want to let that Apache get away with that. The guards have done their job anyway, cleaning out the left side. We'll get the Typhoon VDV forwards. We'll just bring up more of these Typhoons with VDV Spetsnaz that can continue to push forwards. They're really useful for dealing with enemy infantry. The 14 can help us finish off the Marines. Another airstrike there. Keeps going. The Mante's on its way. Once it arrives, we should be okay. And these mech rifles don't have any AT, so it'll be absolutely fine. Good. Just got to keep up the pressure on the ground so that all of these aircraft that they're buying are somewhat useless. If we just keep moving, it's huge. Nice, Prowler's down as well. Yeah, we're getting a lot of value out of their aircraft without actually losing much here. Like, there is going to be some losses along the way. Okay, unfortunate I had to trade my Dedevataya there, but these BRM-3Ks, they also have 57s on them, so they're going to be pretty deadly against enemy helicopters if it comes to that. There's also the slam ram back here somewhere. But what we need to do is just try and take as much ground as quickly as possible. And my Ante's still on its way. I'm just going to drive it up here so that it can just start shooting the Viper. Not in line of sight, maybe, right now. Nice. Right, we got to fall back with that one. Get the Dedevataya out to the right hand side instead. Get the Spetsnaz into position. Keep bringing up more of them. Okay, more airstrikes. Maybe the Dedevataya can finish off the Harrier, that would be massive. Oh, the snipe! The actual snipe there, that was beautiful. You love to see it. Oh, now the Apache. Oh, what a mistake. Okay, well he took out the Dedevataya, but it's certainly not worth it. Or the BRMs there, almost in a good position to take out that Abrams. Fortunately not quite able to make it work. Keep moving up the ante here. Gonna smoke those off. And maybe I can just use them to hunt down stuff on the right hand side of Charlie. And attempted to double Su-34. We'll bring this in at low altitude, look for the seed first. Get that radar shut down. Okay. What we can do is a strafing run here, it's probably worth it. Oh, you can afterburn while using these strafing runs. We'll let that leave. If there's still one left, we can try and kill it with this strafing run instead. So KH-38. Boom, we actually killed the second one there, that's pretty huge. Oh, slam ram, no! Oh. That was crazy. Alright, both of those got out of there, and we managed to clean up most of the tanks. So far, so good. The VDV can carry on. We will try and just clean out Charlie. I'm just going to kind of take a bit of a wide berth here. Is there any supply? We'll move back and use that supply. Let me just turn on this. Although I probably don't necessarily want it on because of the prowlers that we've been seeing constantly. What I can do is get the Typhoon VDV to move over to the right hand side. If we get 2 of those together, we can take out helicopters quite well. Because they have a 30mm autocannon. It's actually really, really strong at taking down helicopters. Well, if my Ante can kill that, oh, nice. And we'll take out the Global Hawk, please. Beautiful. And then we're going to want to move, because there's definitely going to be retaliation from all of this artillery. We just got to keep up the pressure if we can. I'm just going to drive onto Charlie. There might not actually be anything in the sector itself. Let's find out soon enough. Yeah, these things are actually incredible with the 57 on them. Because they have the 2,000 meter recon to spot for themselves, it works out very well. My Ante just sniped the Prowler there as it went way too deep. Lovely stuff. Go make sure the pilot's dead. Good. And we'll just kind of move around here with the Typhoons as well. Sneak up on that artillery. And let's make sure that this moves. And we'll keep using it without its ammo. Or without its radar, sorry, turned on. Okay, in the center of the map, we could help break through there now, because, as I noted, on the left here we need to take full control because we sent 3 players over, although it seems like our player on the right has completely wiped them out there, so maybe they're a player down. Or just because they focus so hard in the air, it just completely broke them early on. Because they didn't really get the kills that they needed. Yeah, 2 of the enemy team just kind of quit by the looks of things. Yeah, 2 more out of there. And that's it. GG. Quick as that. 4,180 kills, 1,640 less losses in very, very short amount of time. An absolutely brutal engagement in the end. The Su-34s, I've retasked them recently to become my new seed because they kind of act really well as multi-role with their cab 1500s. The Dead of that Sire getting so many kills on the helicopters there, the Ante absolutely schooling the Strike Eagle and the Prowler, which is not something that I expected. And overall, after what was a little bit of a rough start on the ground after all of those airstrikes, it just goes to show that if you're only in the sky, you're going to lose on the ground. So all of our losses, basically, other than the TOW-2B here, to the F-35, Hornet, that was the drone, we got the M270, our long-range artillery, F-15, Hornet, there was a lav there that killed my Dead of Atsaya, but otherwise you can see it's basically everything's in the sky except from the artillery and the TOW-2B. Certainly a shorter video than expected, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.